So, how's everybody doing? I'm not even going to pretend to lie to you all. This has not been fun. I've lost 26-3 in the first two games of this series. Zach Eflin, I need you to do something for me, bud.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Washington Nationals taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Today we've got two teams with a lot of history, but it's traditionally been a one-sided matchup.
We have not beaten
the upper hand every
the
time
Nationals this year. Wow.
Looking forward to seeing how it goes down in today's matchup. I
They're
mean,
averaging tying runs a game.
Stop, right?
First pitch coming your way next. And now here's the veteran DH, Ahmed Rosario. Fought off foul. That's to third. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Boog, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single,
And that right there is an example of how my days have gone against the
what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Luis Garcia in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Garcia launched a homer in his most recent game. Right through there for a strike. Rosario aboard here at first with nobody out. Lifted in the air out to left. Laureano puts it away for the out. As we take a look at the Nationals lineup, they're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees
okay.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated because guys that throw those sinkers, those two-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer. And when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Okay,
That
Eflin.
was the cutter down and in right there. And typically, if you're going to have a chance with the pitch, if it's down, that's your best chance of doing anything with it. It's kind of like a mini slider, just with a little less vertical movement. But still, that one tied him up, and he couldn't get the barrel to it.
Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, James Wood. 3 for 10 in the series so far. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the third and final game of the series. That's inside, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Eflin a move to first, and he's back in safely.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Rutschman on to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. So one hit.
There we go, F1.
And now the O's will get their first crack at it. No score.
Be that dude.
Back here with my pal Singy. Today's starting pitcher, Jake Irvin.
It should help that I'm not facing a lefty.
He's going to go out there, compete. Not going to see a whole lot of flair and flash, but he's going to hand it over to the bullpen at some point. And if you've been able to score a few runs, you'll be in it late. So we'll see if he's able to do that for his club in this one.
Bottom of the first. Now it's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Call. Going back. Grab right up against the wall.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
And look out, as that one ran in and got him. So a man aboard, Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. Ripped on a line. Cruz makes the catch. The relay throw.
I thought that was getting into the gap.
Second inning coming up from Baltimore. No score.
That's squarely on me.
Back now at Oriole Park. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit.
C.J. Abrams.
Eflin back to work. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. A 1 down. Ground ball up the middle. Holliday.
Got him.
First, and quickly one away in the second.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball, and then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Paul DeYoung in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Next offering is fouled back.
Come on, DeYoung.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And that one fouled off. Way outside, and the count is even 2-2. Hit hard on the ground is short. Henderson over to first in time. 2 up,
Here we go.
down to the top of the second.
Batting seventh, catcher Riley Adams.
Up now for Washington, Riley Adams.
Come on, Orioles! Come on, Zach!
There's the strike. That missed by a lot. And the count is 1-1. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Adams makes the grab, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for Washington. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Good first 2 innings for Zach Eflin. Of course, the problem hasn't been the starters. The problem has been the bullpen.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit.
Ryan O'Hearn.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that is ball one. And that one lifted in the air center field. Makes the catch for the out.
Batting fifth, catcher, Adley.
Here's Adley Rutschman. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. That one ripped. And that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
He was all over that one. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part.
There we go.
So digging in, Kobe Mayo. Hitless of the first 2 games of the series. He's 0 for 8. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Low hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
So I have Baker, Soto, Kittredge. I need innings out
This
of.
is a former position player and base stealer. When you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary, but this type of guy shuts the running game down.
Oh, right to the backstop. And now a man into scoring position. Man on second, 2 down. On a bounce right side, and that chance handled. Sends it to first, and that will end the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. We're tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out.
26-3.
First pitch, and he just misses. Cruz goes 5 feet 11 inches in the 8th spot in today's lineup. A former first-round pick in 2023. A swing and a soft liner. That one gets down for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Okay, that's okay.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. There are a lot of nicknames people have attached to hits like that. Blooper, flare.
Henderson. Here's Holiday for 1. Relay to first, double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Holiday gets upended, but still manages to get a strong throw off for the double play.
Rosario reached on an infield single his first time. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that keeps the inning alive.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Garcia stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Eflin a move to first. Rosario gets back easily. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout.
There we go.
That is the inning. So 1 left for Washington.
Let's go, Zach.
We are still scoreless. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Right side, Cruz sizes this one up, brings it in, and a quick out number 1. Jordan Adams, the next to hit.
Jordan Adams.
swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And that turns the lineup over. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. Off the mark there, and that's ball one.
Let's go, Jackson. Come on. Got to work the count some.
That's in there.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Come on, work that count.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Ramon Urias, the next to hit for the Orioles. Out front with the swing, and that is strike one. That one finds the zone. That is strike two. Still tied at 0, last of the third. Fights it off, he'll see another. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. 3 innings complete, no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Nathaniel Lowe.
Nathaniel Lowe. I know he says he's balanced, but
and that's downstairs, and it's 1-0.
Well, these Nats, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Next offering is downstairs.
Rio.
And that's in for a strike.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Going back onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, left fielder, James Wood.
James Wood digging in for the Nationals. 0 for 1 so far. Right side, hard hit.
there we go.
The bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
F1 is so far doing what an ace.
Shortstop,
Next to hit for the Nats, C.J. Abrams. Grounded out his first time. Just missed.
1-0.
This one in the air, right field. Carlson makes the play, and it's out number 3. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Back at the ballpark, and in this series, it has been lights out on the mound as we take a check of the numbers.
I had to walk the entire series.
That one outside. Ball 1. Headed towards the corner.
Go foul. Thank
And
goodness.
that's a foul ball. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Wood snags it on the run.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Ryan O'Hearn, the next to hit for the Orioles. There's a strike. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Loves it on the dive to first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Well, this is unfortunate.
Oh, come on. Give me the base hit.
It's going to be an awesome play.
That was a tough play.
Highlights tonight and tomorrow. But you have to applaud the effort on the stop. And if you don't take care of the throw, it goes from a wow moment to one you regret really quick.
Runner on at first with one gone. And here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. Outside low, ball one.
Keep it going.
Swing and a foul out of play. Man at first, one away. Pitch
Ball two.
misses, and a count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Call. Sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away.
Now batting.
And into the
first
box for
baseman,
Baltimore, Kobe Mayo.
Mayo.
There's a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Cruz puts it away, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. So no runs on no hits, 1 error, and a runner left. We're headed to the 5th. We're tied, 0-0. Welcome back.
Leading
Quite
off
a
for the
pitcher's
Nationals,
duel so far.
third
Here's how the
baseman,
starters have
Paul
performed
DeYoung.
up to this point. Eflin.
Paul
back to
DeYoung.
work. Swinging a foul straight back.
You know, these Nationals need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Foul ball still 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Full extension.
He's played Dylan Carlson.
Hitter's got a broken heart on that one. It had base hit written all over it. Maybe extra bases. Great diving catch for the upset.
And now up for Washington, Riley Adams. He's 0 for 1. In for a strike, 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
No, that's a ball.
Close one doesn't get the call.
One ball,
And that's
one
ball
strike.
one.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. One out, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Now it's the right fielder, Dylan Cruz. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Strike
Right.
one.
No ball, one strike.
In the air, right side. Carlson in pursuit. He makes the grab, and that is that. Halfway through this one, still no score.
Okay. F1's doing his job. Now let's get him some run support.
Welcome back.
Leading
And
off for
struggles at the
Orioles,
plate in this
right
series
fielder,
as we take a look at the numbers.
Dylan Carlson.
And that's
No.
off the inside edge. And that's ball one.
You know, these Orioles just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times,
2-0.
and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Splits the
strike.
plate, and that is strike one.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Come on, Carlson.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
How many times do you see it in baseball? Guy makes a big play in the previous inning, comes up, and
High drive. And
I'll take it.
that's a
Base hit.
So a runner aboard to start the inning.
All right, let's go.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Here's Ramon Laureano. He's 0 for 1. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
give it a nice ride, Laureano. I can't even be upset.
Up next for the Orioles, center fielder, Jordan
And
Adams.
stepping in is the speedy Jordan Adams.
Stay out of the double play.
In the air, center field. Call under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Up next
Now
for
it's the second
Orioles,
baseman, Jackson
second
Holiday.
baseman,
Both 2 in this one.
Jackson Holiday.
Swinging a foul straight back. Carlson off of first with 2 away. That one lifted to left. Wood nabs it, and that is that. And the Orioles leave 1, and we're still knotted at 0. The battle of the
Leading off for the
Beltway rolls
Nationals,
on.
center
Now
fielder,
here is Alex Call. That's
Ball
off
one.
the inside corner. 1-0. Call, 30 years old now, And he's usually in right field, but today he's patrolling
Ball
center.
2, up.
Next offering upstairs.
Some guys love to make that adjustment from a corner spot to center field because in center you get the best view of the ball game. You're
Pops him
looking
up.
straight in at the hitter's area. On the corners, you're blocked a little bit.
Holiday makes the play. 1 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Ahmed Rosario.
So the batting order turns over. And now the DH, Ahmed Rosario. That's a little bit low.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Ball
That one
too
missed.
Come on, F1.
And another ball.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
That's ball
Ball
4.
four,
Tried
first
another sinker, but couldn't find a zone.
Definitely lost the handle
Now
during that
batting,
sequence.
second
4
baseman,
pitches for the
Luis
walk,
Garcia.
and that last one didn't even threaten the zone.
No.
Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Just missed. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. He's out. That's it out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And that one fouled off.
Come on, F1.
Man at second. Bounding ball here. Rolls foul.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive and run,
That's a ball.
you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of
1-2.
going out there and doing damage with it.
Fouls it off.
Ooh.
Still 1-2. Batting here as he fouls it away. Goes down looking.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Bottom of the 6th. Digging in. Ramon Urias. First
Ball.
pitch doesn't find the zone. And there's a ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
2-1.
Come on, offense.
Fly ball down the line. Cruz. Hauls it in, and there's one away. So next to hit for Baltimore. Gunnar
How's everybody doing today?
Gunnar Henderson.
And that's in for a strike.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
One down, base is empty. And that one pulled foul. Got him swinging. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
God bless America. What has happened to my offense?
Economical with the pitch count.
Ryan O'Hearn will hit next. His righty-lefty splits there. Swung on, popped up left side. DeYoung settles under this one. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. New inning getting started. Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, James Wood. Pitch is in there. It's 0-1. Rip towards third. Throw sails over his head at first. No advance, though. Ball didn't get too far away. Up now for Washington, C.J. Abrams.
Shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
Eflin a move to first.
He's safe.
And he's back safely.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
No.
First pitch just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Ground ball could be 2. Goes to second for 1. Back to first, double play.
There we go.
6-3, nicely done.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there, completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Now the third baseman, Paul DeYoung. That clips the corner. Swings through that.
This guy's not wasting any pitches.
No
Hitters
ball.
got to get into
Strike.
swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe
Go.
down the dirt.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Nationals go quietly. Still
That's
no
7 innings for Eflin.
Back now at Oriole
Leading
Park,
off for
bottom
the
of the
Orioles.
7th. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman.
Come on, just give me something. Give me anything offensively.
And there's a foul ball. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
In the
1-2.
dirt, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Come on.
Inside, just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that one hammered. This one's got a chance.
On, let's go.
And they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
Look, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer.
Finally.
Attempt at the wall, though. He really
I swear I thought he was going to catch that.
to try and bring
I'd have been so upset.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Wood sizes this one up. 1 away. Dylan Carlson,
Now
the
batting,
next to hit for the
left
Orioles.
fielder,
1 for 2.
Dylan Carlson.
And first offering is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. Out to short. Throw to first in time. Laureano comes up
next
to hit.
For the Orioles, left fielder Ramon Laureano.
Gets him to chase after that one.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls
that's
on the
outside.
ground, he gets swings and misses.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Wood settles underneath it. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Solo shot, and the O's draw first blood. It's now 1-0. This is Orioles baseball. We're at the top of the 8th, and it's the catcher for the Nationals, Riley Adams. And that one fouled off. Eflin into his 8th inning of work, Singy. He's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Looking to get the tying run on base. Pitch count in great shape. It seems you might have a chance to finish it. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And the tying
Don't
run
do
is
this to
on
me.
base.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Cruz in the box now, takes strike one. In there at the knees, and it's 0-2.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Calls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, center fielder Alex Call.
And now, Alex Call. There's a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Throws to Henderson. Double play.
Yes.
They can't seem to break through. Inning over. 8 innings, 8-0 as the shutout continues here. It's the Orioles 1.
You bet your
and
sweet
the
butt.
Nationals nothing.
Eflin's going out there for the 8th. Or the 9th, rather.
Now pitching for the
New
Nationals.
arm out of the bullpen, Derek Law.
Number 58.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for
Derek
quality
Law.
pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Call. Should have this one. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Jackson Holiday, the next to hit for the Orioles. First offering, and it just misses. Movement in the bullpen. Andrew Chafin up and throwing. Lopez, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Popped up left side. Abrams moving under it. Hauls it in, 2 away. 2 down, bases
Now
empty.
batting,
Ramon
third
Urias,
baseman,
the next to hit for the Orioles.
Ramon Urias.
That misses.
1-0.
Ball 1.
I have a feeling I'm going to need to make this 1-0 lead stand up.
That one almost got him.
Nobody is up in the Oriole bullpen, so Eflin is going to, at the very least, get a chance.
Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs, base is empty. Ground ball, left side. Gets it to first. Out. Inning over. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the DH for Washington. Ahmed Rosario. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
He's tiring at 90 pitches.
Smash down the left field line.
That's
and
foul ball.
Foul ball.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
Foul ball.
The 1-2.
90.
2-2.
Hard ground ball, base knock. And that puts the tying run on base.
No, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses in. Throw to second.
He got him.
Well, this is a real momentum killer after the leadoff single. Tried to steal second base on the first pitch. Defense was all over it. Nicely done from behind the plate with the catch and throw. Quick tag before he reaches the base.
1 down, base is empty. And a base hit on a line.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Now a step throw to first. But he scrambles back. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. And fouled off.
Am I pushing Eflin too far?
Ball 2.
Grounder might be 2. Throws to Henderson.
He got complete game shutout. Let's go.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command.
Bullpen was
and he
taxed.
saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
So what does our frontline starter do? He goes out and pitches a complete game shutout.
For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Nine innings, 6 hits, only 1 walk. Let's freaking go. The Nationals hit into 4 double plays. That's the mentality. Let's friggin' go. All right, I may be back again later today. See you all next time.